What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to tell you guys why you need to understand where your levels are at to avoid trouble. Now, what I want to talk about is today's 15-minute opening range. I want to talk about the 30-minute opening range. They were both the same level. It's below this candlestick here, 25,116. Can you take this trade? Yes, but you need to understand that you had rising support at this 200, which proved to be the low of day, and it ended up bouncing for a lot of points. How can you take this trade? There's not a lot of space here. So going into this trade, you can't sit and wait for a break and a retest and then get down. You need to get in when we actually break through and start to fly. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to get trapped out. And like the only other thing you can do is kind of wait for a closure below the 200 SMA and then wait for the break and retest of that and then go short. So in this particular case, 25,116. and it put in a low of 25,108. Automatically, you know that your 200 SMA is sitting here at 25,108. You've only got 8 points of potential. So you can't sit there, my friends, with 1 or 2 micros and think you're going to get 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 points. It's not going to happen. Your demand is sitting 8 points down. So what can you do if you absolutely want to take that trade? Size up 5 micros, 1 mini, 2 minis, take 2 or 3 points on the first break. Make sure you have a bracket set up between 2 and 4 points. Even if you're trading 1 mini contract and you take, let's say, 3 points, you're going to make around 50 to 60 bucks. If you take 2 mini contracts, you're going to make about 100 to 120 bucks. But the key here is you got to have that hard take profit, because you trying to market in and market out is going to be too slow. If this 200 SMA was sitting 50 points below, then it's going to be not the same trade. You're going to have more time to play smaller size and hold for a bigger move. The second thing that you can do is just wait altogether. Wait for the 200 to get broken, retested, and then confirm. Or you can look for the reversal. And when you look for the reversal, this is a little aggressive to get in on this wick because you still don't know. The market was very, very choppy. You don't know if it's going to bounce and then actually lose it. You can sit and wait on your behind for a 20 SMA trade. That happened to set up at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this trade went from 25,163 within 5 minutes to 25,172. 9 points here, pulls back, would have put you into drawdown. However, rule of thumb is always this. If you're going to enter into this 20 SMA play, the reason why candle low is your stop. You're looking at the range of the candle. It's 20 points. You're giving up 20 points on this trade. Whether you want to take 10 points, 15 points, or a 1-to-1 is your prerogative. But that's the rule of the game, okay? Entering in here, previous 5-minute low is your stop. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you were looking to ride this trade, you could have ridden this trade for a heap ton. But again, a lot of us are scalpers. We're not going to do that. So that's the way to play the 15-minute and the 30-minute opening range. Some rules. If your support or your resistance is super tight like this, don't even bother trying to wait for a break and retest. Take the first entry, size up higher, but have a very small take profit, 3-4 points. Get in, see if you can get filled, get the hell out, and then wait for the next move. Because typically when you have support or resistance this close to a big opening range break, you're going to get a nice strong reaction, whether that's a complete reversal or whether that's a dead cat bounce trap, and then a confirmation finally through that level. Hope this video helps you guys. Again, make sure to throw a thumbs up on the video. I'll catch you guys on the trade floor.